Hello kids, today again we are going to learn social studies of class 4. Today we have to start lesson number 7 and the name of the chapter is land forms. In this chapter we will learn about types of landforms. Before jumping onto the topic, let me tell you what is landform. Students, land is not plain, it has many different forms known as landforms. Each type of landforms are defined by its shape, size, location, and it is made up. The different types of landforms are mountains, hills, valleys, deserts, plains, and plateaus. Let us learn about all these landforms one by one. Now come to key concepts. Key concepts are physical features, landforms, mountains, hills and plateaus, plains, valleys and deserts. Now here is one question for you. Look at the picture and tick the landforms. Now come to the next physical feature. The earth is covered with land and water. The land is not the same all over the world. It is high at some places and deep in some places. Some places are near a water source, others are not near to a water source. These features are not made by humans. We have not made these features. These features are made up by nature. The natural features on the surface of earth are called physical features. What? The natural features. The feature which is made by the nature, the natural feature on the surface of the earth are called physical features. A landform is any special physical feature on surface of the earth. There are different kinds of landforms on our earth. Let us explore some of these landforms. So, our first landform is plain. A plain is a level land which is flat or gently rolling. It is easy to build roads, houses, and buildings on the plains. That is why plains are the most heavily populated parts on the earth's surface. Plains near rivers are very fertile and suitable for growing crops. So farmers do the farming near the river. Why? Because plain area near the rivers are very fertile. For example, the plains of the river Ganga in India are very fertile. Now come to the second one, hill. You must have heard about people going to hill stations during their summer vacation. A hill is a naturally raised area higher than the land around it. What is hill? Hill is naturally raised area which is higher than the land area. Hills are much higher than plains, so they have pleasant weather. Generally, hills are up to 600 meters high, but they may differ in heights. Hills which are very high receive snowfall in the winters. Many hill areas have thick vegetation and orchards. Since they have pleasant weather, many hills have become popular tourist spots like Simla and Ooty are examples of famous hill station in India. Now come to the next mountain. A mountain is a landform that rises high above the surrounding lands. It is very much high from the surrounding land. Mountains are made from rocky land and are higher and steeper than hills. Mountains are higher than hills and steeper than hills. In fact, a mountain is the highest landform on the earth. Mountains are the highest landform on the earth. Generally, mountains are higher than 600 meters. You can see here the picture of mountain. The side of mountain is called a slope. This area is called slope. Mountains may have steep or gently sloping sides. Some of the mountains are having steep sloping sides and some of the mountains having gentle sloping sides. The top of the mountain is known as summit or peak. What? The top of the mountain is known as what? Summit or peak. As you can see here in the picture, this is the topmost area of the mountain. So it's called summit or peak. This topmost area having a steep sloping side. We can't move here. If we are going to stand here, we are going to fall down very easily. The high mountain peaks are always covered with snow. Very high mountain slopes are also covered with snow and have very little vegetation. Hardly plants grow there. Trees that grow on the mountains are very special. Why they are very special? Because they can survive in the snow. Most of the river across the world start from snow-covered mountains. Why the most of the rivers of the world start from snow-covered mountains? Only because the melting of the snow into water. A long chain or a group of mountains is called mountain range. Group of mountains called mountain range. Mountain ranges are usually very long. The Rocky Mountains in North America and the Himalayan mountains in India are examples of famous mountain ranges. The highest peak in the world is the Mount Everest in Nepal. It is approximately 8,840 48 meters high. Now come to valley, a low area. As you can see in the picture that uh, this is the low area and both of the sides hills are there. So a low area of land laying between two hills or mountain is called a valley. In most cases, the river, as you can see in the picture, in most cases, a river or a stream flows through the valley. Now question arises that how valley is formed. This valley is formed by the continuous running water or moving ice over a very long time. These valleys, this valley is either V-shaped or U-shaped. It can be in V-shaped or in U-shaped. V-shaped valleys are created by rivers and U-shaped valleys are created by rivers with moving ice called glacier. U-shaped valleys are and glaciers are found at very great heights, which are always covered with snow. Some famous valleys in India are the Valley of Flowers and the Kashmir Valley. Now come to next. Next is plateau. Here you can see the picture of plateau. A plateau is high land which is higher than the surrounding areas but has a flat top. The top area is flat. The top area is plain. Plateau also can be called a tableland because of its flat top. As you can see in the picture, the top is flat, so we can call it tableland also. A plateau, however, has one or more steep sides. As you can see that the steep side is here. The largest and the highest plateau in the world is the Tibetan Plateau, which is located in Asia, and the Deccan Plateau lies in the southern part of India. Do you know Ranchi is also a plateau? Yes, my dear students, Ranchi is also a plateau. It comes in Chota Nagpur Plateau. Next is desert. A desert is a dry, barren land which gets little or no rainfall. Barren means a place where nothing can grow. There are two types of deserts, hot deserts and cold desert. Both hot and cold deserts have a very harsh climate. Therefore, few people live in these places. The climate is difficult for animals as well as plant life. A hot desert is covered with sand. It is so dry that very few plants can grow there. The dry hot winds carry the sand from one place to another. These deposits of sand form hills which are called sand dunes. The Sahara Desert in Africa is the largest hot desert in the world. Which is the largest hot desert in the world? It's a Sahara Desert. The Thar Desert in India is another example of a hot desert. The Thar Desert, which is in India, is also an example of hot desert. An oasis is the only place in a desert which has a natural source of water, some fertile soil, and plant life. So, where is natural source of water, some fertile soil and plant life in desert area? And oasis is the only place. People in a hot desert usually live near an oasis. Thorny plants like kikar, babul, and baobab are able to survive here because they are able to store water. Cactus is also one of the plant. Now come to next. The baobab tree has the capacity to store a lot of water, so it is called the bottle tree. Why it is called bottle tree? As we carry water in bottle, that is why this name is given to that tree. Why? Because the baobab tree has the capacity to store a lot of water. So it is called bottle tree. A camel is called the sheep of the desert. Why? Because it can store water in its body and remain without water for many weeks. Now come to the next. A cold desert is a large stretch of barren land that is completely covered with thick layer of ice for the whole year. Cold desert is a place which is covered with thick layers of ice for the whole year. It receives little or no rainfall. A cold desert has extremely cold conditions. It is impossible for human being to live there. It has no vegetation and animals like penguins and fur seal can survive there. Only penguins and seal can survive there. Only these two animals can survive there. The continent of Antarctica is an example of a cold desert. Plant life is very rare in the cold desert. People who live in a desert often keep moving from one place to another in search of food and water. They are called nomads. The people who lives in cold desert and they move from one place to another in search of food and water, they are called nomads. My dear students, your today's homework is that you have to read this chapter once again by your own. Thank you. Have a good day.